This Kendrick Lamar. And I don't even want to call it a beef anymore because it's really just a one-sided manslaughter. Now I know y'all gonna say wait for Drake to respond, but there's not a lot you could say to you hiding your daughter, you being a pedophile, which we all knew. Like, come on, sex trafficking allegations. There's not a lot you can say to that, bro. And I will say, this is a generational beef. This is the type of hatred. Kendrick made me realize that I'm not a real hater. I thought I was a real hater until that nigga, like, he popped up into the scene with the shit on Drake. I realized I gotta step my game up. Because I'm not. I'm not at that level. And I don't think a lot of niggas are at that level. I think he might be the hater. This beef is so good, I don't even see porn on my Twitter timeline anymore. Y'all think I'm lying? Look at this. Look, no porn in sight. Bro, when I used to scroll on Twitter, it used to be like somebody getting fucked every third scroll. This beef is so good, I don't even see porn on my timeline anymore. It's just people reacting to hatred. Even the fucking Twitter bots are listening. Like, what the fuck? And also, I want to say, I think we owe J. Cole a formal apology. At first, I was like, no, J. Cole, like, why would you looked like a bitch. At first, I was like, no, you look a bitch. You took away your diss track, and then you want to apologize to him. And then he dissed you again right after you apologized. You look stupid. You look goofy. That was my thought at first. But I didn't know J. Cole. I was not familiar with J. Cole's game, okay? I didn't know he knew. Kendrick must have called this motherfucker and told him what he was about to do to Drake, and J. Cole said, I want no part of it. That had to be the reason. All I want to say is, Jermaine, I apologize. I realized my error in my calculations. I know why you didn't want to hop in this beef. I know why. And I do want to say, I am so glad that niggas are waking up and starting to hate Drake. I have been hating Drake since 2016. Okay? I will be so real. I haven't liked Drake. And the thing is, right? I used to like Drake because I liked old Drake. I liked the Drake that knew he was a bitch. I liked the Drake that knew he was a coward. Because in the landscape where you have just rappers talking about killing, stealing, and in some cases like Rick Ross, raping, like a coward is what we needed, right? Someone who knew that they just weren't about that life, but they were that light skin, that pure innocent light skin at heart. And then after 2016, Drake started becoming like, tried to be hard, and I've hated that nigga ever since because it just felt like that's where all the cultural appropriation started happening. That's where all the random shit starts popping up. And that's just where Drake starts to be a weird motherfucker. Like, that's where all that pops up from. And also, he's Canadian. I fucking hate Canadians. I love the bacon. I just hate the people. And also, I just want to release once again, I just want to apologize to J. Cole for I was not familiar with your game. I am so sorry for I was so sorry for putting my input to where I didn't know the full scope of the situation, bro. Like, that's actually my fault. And I feel like the situation is kind of similar to, like, when you see, like, a 8 foot tall, 350 pound grown ass man beating on his, like, girl or something, right? Now, the right thing to do in that situation would be to intervene, stop him. Stop that evildoer from harming that woman. But that nigga's 8 feet. That's just not my battle to fight. Like, God gave us a lot of battles, and that is not one of mine to fight. And just like J. Cole, that is not one of his battles to fight. He knew he was going to get his ass whooped. If I see an 8 foot motherfucker beating on his girl, 350 pounds, I know I'm going to get my ass whooped. There's no point in me intervening because the proper authorities, Kendrick, the police, they will, okay? Like, there's no point in me doing this. That being said, sorry if I'm mispronouncing words or I sound like I'm fucking slow or something. I am very sick right now, and I just had to make this video because, like, holy fuck, bro. Like, I think rap beef is back, and I'm so happy to see it. That's about it. Subscribe before I burn your house down. See ya.